Dude, he's been beat to crap. You should blame, if anybody is to blame for this Andrew Luck thing, it's the freaking front office for the Colts and giving him the shittiest offensive line in the history of man.
Right, agreed. And not just that, but
you gave this man and Peyton Manning some of these shittiest offensive lines. And the bad part was you knew your asses was getting these shitty offensive lines, and you were going up against defenses like Jacksonville and the Texans every fucking week.
Yep.
You're the ones that got this man killed. And then you're going to boo him for leaving, man? Screw y'all.
Well, and I think it's kind of like we saw it in the NBA in the finals here. But the way that they treat the injuries, so the way that the Golden State Warriors treated Kevin Durant's injury, they threw him out there. And like I said it from when he first pulled it, I was like, that's not a calf injury, that's an Achilles. No, exactly. And then next thing you know, boom, it was an Achilles. He tore it, but he should have never been on that court. Just like Andrew Luck, he should have never been on the field during those times, and he should have fully rehabbed. That's why I appreciated the point he made where he said, well, with this ankle injury that I have, they're calling it calf, they're calling it ankle, they don't know what they're doing. They're treating it incorrectly. He's like, I'm not getting on the field until I'm 100%. And then all of a sudden, a week and a half later, you retire. Like, I give him a lot of credit for that because he's recognizing that they're not treating it like they should.
Yeah, it's your body, dude. If you feel something isn't right, then you do what's best for you. You don't go out on the court. If you're Kevin Durant, if you don't think it's right, don't go out on the court. I don't care if they putting a gun to your head. Tell them to shoot you before you go and blow up something. Because that made up your livelihood. Even though you still signed a fucking gigantic contract, it's still messing up a whole year of your life that you're going to have to be rehabbing your leg.
Yep. And we've seen with Boogie Cousins, the Achilles injuries do not come back well. They don't.
Exactly. It makes everything on you weaker, apparently, because Boogie can't even stay healthy no more.
Nope.
Boogie, one leg blowed up, now every leg blowing up.
Yep. You just appreciate that because and the cool thing about the Colts management, they're not going to buy, they're going to give him all his money. Andrew Luck,
they better.
Yeah.
They better, because they left him behind that crappy offensive line. Exactly. They need to give him his money, the Steelers' money, the guards' money, the other guards' money, and the tackle money.
No, I agree, and
that's ridiculous.
No, and that's why I say it was just definitely a good gesture for him to give them their money. And if you pull some videos on Andrew Luck, I mean, the guys take some of the most gruesome hits I've seen, man. Like, and he gets up and still play. And
for them people to boo him, do you know how lucky you were up here in Indianapolis? You had a generational quarterback play for you and got hurt and moved on. And then what the hell did you do? You got another one.
Yeah.
You got another one. The bad part is all about this. We were talking about last night. I said, watch Jacoby Brissett throw for 4,000 yards and like 28 touchdowns. And shit like that.
He's a product of Bill Belichick, so.
Jacoby Brissett is going to go under the radar until like week 5. And then people are going to be like, well, no, he'll probably go under the radar until like week. What week do they play the Jags? Like they play up I said the reason why Andrew Luck retired is because he watched the Thursday night game with the Jaguars and the Dolphins and said, I don't want to play no fake Josh Allen. Because that dude hurt me again.
Oh, man. That's great. All right. Anything else we missed with fantasy football before we wrap this up? We had 1 hour and 30.
No, we pretty much got it covered, man. It's just if there's a certain way you do your league out there, stick to it, especially if it's worked for you. Cortez, you may need to change because apparently it hasn't worked for you.
Wow. Just when I thought he was not going to take a little jab, he takes an extra jab.
Oh, in at the end of it. But
he's like, I got one more.
It's just everybody has their way of doing things, and just if you've been successful over the years, keep doing you. A lot of people use the draft as their big catalyst throughout the year. A lot of people use the waiver wire as their big catalyst throughout the year.
Yep.
So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Just Just stick to it, and don't give up in the middle of a season if you're playing in somebody's league, because that's just stupid. I know we all want easy wins somewhere here and there, but don't give up. If you're committed to playing the league, play in it.
Please.
Whether it be for fun, whether it be for shits and whether it be for money, I don't care. Just play in it. It's fun. It doesn't take up none of your time. It doesn't take up hardly 3 minutes to set a lineup.
Definitely.
Even if you don't care, go in and still set the lineup. Don't keep people on buys on your team.
Right.
It's not so difficult. Just go in, move them, and there you go. They make apps for this shit now.
Yeah, very accessible. So you got no excuse.
Right, exactly.
Mike, you got anything else to add?
I kind of just summarizing all that, like, trust your analysis, have fun with it, but don't overthink when you're at your draft. Don't overthink it. Don't sit there and, debate on the 10th round of who you're going to be taking between two people. Just pick one of them, move on to the next, because when it's that late, you don't want to necessarily overthink things and stay in your league and have fun, like Kevin was saying. So, really, I've loved doing it for 15 years. I'm going to continue doing it. So, for everybody that's out there that does it, I hope it's the same amount of fun for them.
And don't take the whole 3 minutes to draft somebody we knew you was going to draft anyway.
Right. I agree with that.
You're taking 3 minutes with the number one pick. We know who you're taking.
Right. Right. That's like those unwritten rules. It's like, don't split tens in blackjack. Don't take the full time if you know who you're getting. Just get them.
By the way, Cortez, I already kept my keeper in our league.
Good to know. I'm still debating that. So.
And if everybody doesn't know, since I won, I have the number 10 pick in the draft this year. Since we have this 10 teams, I had the number 1 pick since I won last year. And then we already mentioned it.
Yeah, man. All right, well, that should do it.
And I made the playoffs, and I still won.
Yeah, God.
I'm keeping Michael Thomas.
Well, let's just say I finally made it through the podcast. You can call me Paul Pierce after all the stabs I got from Kevin over here. Just kidding.
Cortez Paul Pierce.
That is Cortez.paul@hotmail.com for your complaints. I'm sorry. Make sure you stay tuned for me and Kevin. We got college football preview coming up. I know we had week 0, but now we got week 1, and we got to cover some of the rankings and stuff like that, and definitely go in a little bit more depth with the Florida and Miami game. So, and then kind of recap the rest or preview some of the other games coming up. So, you can follow the podcast page at Balls Not Court. You can find me at End of Mind CP. Kevin
C2415.
Mike, Kevin, give me Twitter. You good, man?
I use Twitter. I got back onto it here, but anybody can follow me at McCartney0726. So holla at your boy.
Sweet.
We won't. Look, now the jabs came my way.
There it is. All right. So you can go to our Facebook page and type in Balls Not Court. Give us a like, shout, comment there. We're also you can go find the podcast content at Podomatic. You can type in endofmindcp.podomatic.com. We're also on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Windows, Google Play, Anchor, Spotify, and many other sites as well, or Kevin like to put it. Cool. Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. This is our fantasy in-depth preview podcast. Hope you enjoyed. Mike, thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure.
Hey, anytime. Let me know if you guys ever want me back on. Love working with you guys, so keep going strong.
I don't mind, man, but Kevin just got to. I guess when it comes to pro football, we'll have you on in basketball, but college sports, I guess you don't want to.
No, he don't want to. He don't want to hear about the Michigan Wolverines. Yeah. So we get
it for sure. But
Jesus Christ!
Oh Lord! All right, so speaking for Mike, Kevin, this is Cortez Paul, Balls Not Court Podcast. Enjoy the rest, y'all, and take care, ladies and gents.
All right, good night.